I'm gonna fix your audio. Wait, Jerry, you should be in. Wait, I'm in too. Oh, wait, you know what, Jer? I'm in. Sadu, you can hear me? Jer, now I think you're in. Jer's in now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you on the video.
Well, at least that was in the beginning. Anyways, Dave Diver playing that while watching that show. That show's crazy, Jerry. Yeah, it feels pretty dated. It feels pretty crazily dated. in the sense of like that. Oh, also the mom's like a lesbian, but then they like write that out within the first few episodes, which must have been like feedback wasn't good, you know? So then all of a sudden she's dating a dude. It's like, okay. All right. And I don't know if they're going to touch back on that or what the whole situation is. I'm going to watch a little more. Because it was a popular sitcom. They did a hell of seasons.
Yeah. Like 8 to 10 or something.
What's interesting, too, is the thumbnail has Ashton Kutcher instead of having...
Oh, wow. They don't even,
The thumbnail does. The thumbnail's
recognize...
Ashton Kutcher. Even though when you start it, it's Charlie Sheen, and I'm pretty sure he did a majority of the seasons.
Of it. Yeah.
So, but the thumbnail, Ashton Kutcher.
So it was on for 12 years, and like, yeah, definitely was like the last 3 that I feel they switched over.
That show and Big Bang Theory are the biggest like sleepers that I never watched while they were airing. But now I look back at them and I'm like, wow, you both had like, I think Big Bang Theory also had like 11 or 12 seasons.
Yeah, when they have that Sheldon show that just wrapped up, and
yeah,
one of the other guys.
They had a successful spinoff, right? Like that's crazy.
They're doing another one.
Really?
They're doing the
nerdy guy,
nerd that got married with like the blonde chick. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's getting, those two are getting their own spinoff now. So either YouTubes or Seduce, and Seduce here got the orange one, orange vanilla,
orange cream. Yeah, I'm assuming it's gonna be a little holiday. Oh, you got the classic or the new holiday in a plastic bottle. Interesting, Jerry. Haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I haven't personally seen that. I'd rather you try the
crack?
orange cream because I know what the cream tastes like. And next week, if you save that, I can crack one of those open as well. I just went with the regular Canadian Dry Holiday Edition. I already almost drank it. Trump didn't fix that. I'll tell you what. Instead of going around kicking people out of the country, why don't you make sodas bigger, dog?
Nice little crack, bottle, little ASMR. Yeah, exactly. Like fix the real problems.
Fix the real problems, bro. The railroad system and small sodas. Those are the real issues in America.
You know, it reminds me of like when you go to a fountain drink and you mix Coke with like the orange soda.
Yeah. Oh, that's
good. I like it. That was always my favorite combo, Coke and orange. A little orangier than I would expect.
I took this off
but not bad.
Turned it the other way so it would be facing the right way. And then it's like self-turning back to facing me no matter which way I face it. It's really bothering me, Jerry.
It's like that movie Annabelle.
Not really cream soda-y. See, back to facing me no matter what I do. Like a creamsicle?
Not
really?
exactly, no.
Okay.
It's definitely more orange than like the aftertaste is the vanilla.
Gotcha.
But it's definitely way more orangey tasting.
Fucking thing. All right, let's jump into the movies. We won't start off with the Shelby Oaks because that's an interesting one, and we'll get to that a little bit later. I watched Playdate, which was new on Amazon Prime, and it was supposedly the #1 movie this past weekend on Amazon Prime, and this is trash. Was interesting to see Kevin James in a non Adam Sandler directed or like that whole kind of vibe of a film. This movie had a different vibe for sure. But I don't think him and the Allen dude, what's his name? Possible Batman, also the bad guy in the final Fast and Furious.
And what's the spy movie that Tom Cruise did?
He's Reacher. He's John Reacher or Jack Reacher. He's Jack Reacher. He's Giant Jack Reacher. Giant Jack Reacher and Kevin James weren't a great mix. He's trying to do like a what's his name did in 21 Jump Street kind of vibe, and
Channing Tatum.
He's trying to be a Channing Tatum, and it just doesn't work. Alan Tudyk, he's in it barely, and has like a couple funny moments. Very underwhelming though, because he's a funny, great actor.
Yeah, he's great.
And then these two ladies are both in this film too, and you're like, damn, this movie's kind of stacked, which is why I watched it. I looked it up and I was like, oh wow, this guy's a lot of good actors. But you're not really following along. You're really with the four of them the whole movie. And the kids, nothing wrong with them, but they're not great. It's supposed to be a comedy. It's not that funny. And the action's also not great. So altogether, I would give this a D. C minus D, to be honest. It just was not anything special, and it wasn't like I'm gonna get to Karate Kid a little bit later here, the new Karate Kid. This wasn't like a kid's feel goodery. You know what I mean, Jerry? I wouldn't say you could pop this on like a Karate Kid and be like, "Yup, check this out." Like it has that wholesome like coming of age like ending. I'll be honest, the Karate Kid movie, we jump into it next. It's pretty basic, bitch, but it was like nice to touch back on a movie like that. It's like, oh, here's this kid, he's Chinese and he knows Jackie Chan in China, but then he's got to move to New York, right? And then you're like, oh, he meets this girl, but then there's this other guy who's like kind of dating that girl, but now you know what I mean? Like it hits all the the main like storyline. This, you know what this movie is? Do you remember that movie? Oh my God. It was had two great actors in it, and they're in the minivan and it gets, yeah. It's got, God, it's going to come to me. And they're in a minivan and one of them is like a robber, and there's kids in the back of the minivan, and the guy is taking the kids to school. Carpool.
That sounds so. Let's see. Let's type in carpool. Carpool movie. Yeah, that is a movie with Tom Arnold.
Tom Arnold, and who's the other guy is like a notable actor. Dave Paymer.
Yeah.
David Paymer. That guy's been in hell of movies back in that time period. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this up.
Yeah.
Carpool. This film right here. So, Playdate is kind of like a weird updated version of Carpool.
So what is?
They're both stuck in the car the whole
Playdate?
time. Playdate is homie. Alan is Kevin James. It starts off with Kevin James. He married this kid's mom, and he's trying to, which is the chick from Scrubs, and he's trying to be a good stepdad. The kid starts to call him dad. He's really like taken to the kid. Homie's ex-military dude has some weird fucked up backstory, and come to find out he's stolen this kid from like a research facility or some shit, and they're being chased and killed the whole time, and they're driving around in a minivan, which is exploding in the background of this shot right here. Very similar, which gave me a lot of similar vibes to this film. This film is a fucking classic. Not an S tier, but definitely like a B+. Hilarious film, right? Hour and a half.
Is this the one where they like drive through the mall?
Yeah. This funny kid too, the frog kid. Dude, this movie's a fucking hilarious classic movie, bro. This other movie is trying to do an updated version, kind of the same idea, but with a little bit of a modern day twist. Not good. Was not a fan of Playdate. Yeah.
Okay.
But Carpool 1996, I haven't rewatched this in forever, but I remember being a fan of this film and thinking it was funny as a kid.
Full of shenanigans.
Full of shenanigans. Oh, yeah. What's his name's wife? From fucking Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Danny DeVito's wife is the female cop that chases after him on the motorcycle. I forgot about that. Yeah, dude, this movie's classic, dude.
Yeah, I haven't watched this in a while, but I do remember it.
I wonder if it's held up. Yeah, Danny DeVito's wife. And
Probably in like the silliness.
this
Like,
is the mall
yeah.
scene, Jerry, that you were mentioning. This is the mall scene right here. This is it. Oh yeah, in the grocery store. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This is a
I'm sure it
classic
holds up
one.
for a
I don't know why
90s,
this just came to
90s
my
movie.
mind though, Jerry. This just like all of a sudden I was like, oh yeah, this is super. Did this
Sounds
guy?
very, very similar.
Oh, that he was also Alfalfa Kid in Little Rascals. Oh man, he had this guy played a big role. Oh, and he was Ant number 2 for Tubi in Ants or in A Bug's Life, 98. One episode of Texas Walker Ranger. What a great career this dude had. And what has he done now? Nothing. Voice acting. And then it looks like he quit the biz in 06. Or did he didn't pass away, did he? Born 19... Okay, so he's only a year older than us. He's married with one kid. Okay, well, interesting. I always remembered this guy. He's very unique looking. He like stood out as a child actor.
Those big glasses.
Yeah, so Carpool, great movie. Let's just jump right into Karate Kid because I mentioned it and shit. This movie had me intrigued because I did watch a little bit of Cobra Kai. I never finished it. I think I watched maybe season 1 and 2 and I binged it. I didn't watch them when they came out. I binged them years after they'd come out. I think it's over now, right? They're finished with that show.
I think so.
It was a good show. I don't know why I stopped watching it, but it was entertaining. And I knew that this movie, Karate Kid Legends, was going to actually take the storyline with Jackie Chan and make it combine with the traditional storyline. Mark Ralphio? Mark?
No, not Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio. Mark Ralphio. Just totally
Mark Ralphio.
Ralph Macchio. Combining their two storylines together and shit, which I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I wonder how they're gonna pull that off. And I think this movie was great. It was fun. They didn't lean too heavy in combining it to Cobra Kai. It was more of bringing in the Jackie Chan character and connecting it heavier, I feel like, with the original franchise, which I think is interesting because are they going to do more now with Jackie Chan? I don't know. That'd be cool.
Did Jackie Chan produce it? I'll look.
No, his name isn't. Oh, maybe. You're right, Jerry. Used to go to Top Cast. Writers, actors, producers. Ralph Macchio produced it, dude.
Okay.
Interesting. So yeah, I mean, I wonder like if Ralph Macchio was like, because I mean, for him, it's like Karate Kid is his legacy, and they mention in the movie that it's also the legacy of that act. I don't remember the gentleman's name who was the original Karate Kid dude, but you know who I'm talking about. We all know the original sensei. Oh, here we go. We'll figure it out right now. He's a very famous actor. He was on Happy Days. Nope, this is the new one with Will Smith's kid. Here we go. This gentleman, Pat Morita. And wasn't he not in Happy Days? Am I incorrect to say he was? I know Karate Kid is obviously his claim to fame, but I thought he was his original role was Happy Days. Wow, he did a lot of work.
You got to keep going. That's gonna be at the bottom.
No, Happy Days was
70s.
70s, wasn't it? Late 70s.
Starsky and Hutch.
Hawaii Five-0.
Hawaii Five-0.
Columbo. The Odd Couple. Bill Cosby Show.
Green Acres.
I guess I was fucking totally wrong.
I mean, still could be, but yeah, maybe it's just listed. You know how sometimes
MASH,
they
2
list
episodes of
the show when it
MASH.
ends. Bloodsport 3, Bloodsport 2, Murder She Wrote, Fresh Prince.
Maybe it was Stanford and Son that I'm thinking of. I knew he played he played, because it says 7 episodes. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
No, it was Happy Days, 26 episodes.
26. Okay, it was Happy Days.
Matsuo Arnold Takahashi. Yeah, 75 to 83. Yeah, see, it's listed in 83.
Ah, so it was way further up.
Well, no, it's 75. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. For whatever reason, they did it by
Yeah,
week.
Happy Days. But like, okay, so to 83 was the show. So 75. I thought he got a spin-off that flopped. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We're deep diving on fucking like what Pat Morito's career was. But besides the point, they were trying to connect Pat Morito's and his whole like legacy, you know, and they mention like time and time again. And when we were just on his page, if you look at his page, it lists all the Karate Kids as his top movies. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, Next Kid. Like Next Kid was the one that we kind of grew up with too. 94. I remember that. That's the one with the girl. That's the one that I super remember personally. Was the one with the girl, because that came out when we were young. I didn't really watch the other ones, to be honest. The girl one was the one that I really remembered, which also had him in it. So like it still was the Karate Kid, and then obviously the Will Smith.
3 or 2 with her.
4.
4?
Yeah, Ralph Macchio does all the first 3. There's a trilogy with Ralph Macchio. And I think even Ralph Macchio pops up in 4.
I think so.
Because it's the next Karate Kid.
Listen to him.
It's Karate Kid, Karate Kid Part 2, 3, all Ralph Macchio, right? And then I was about to call it Next Generation. The next Karate Kid is the girl with what's her name? Hilary Swank. And Ralph oh wow, I didn't realize Walton Goggins pops up in there. That's crazy. Never would have realized that. Maybe Ralph Macchio doesn't appear.
He did have a spin-off, Mr. T and Tina, which was also weirdly a spin-off of Welcome Back, Kotter.
And then it got canceled very quickly, right?
Somehow a spin-off
of 2 shows. Yeah, and then it got canceled.
So it must have been her character or something from Welcome Back, Kotter, because his was the Happy Days character. 5 episodes.
Yeah, 5 episodes. Canceled. Yep. And then interesting enough, because he wasn't getting a lot of roles at the time. This is what I heard about on this podcast. They couldn't bring him for some reason. They were like, well, we can't bring you back to Happy Days. So because they attempted to do the spinoff, and then the spinoff flopped, then he just didn't get the roles anymore, because then he wasn't back on Happy Days. So then he like had a long period of time where he wasn't getting any acting roles, I guess, because of that, which was like kind of a bummer, because he was so popping on Happy Days that they were like, oh, you're so popping that we're going to give you your own show. But then like Asian actors weren't getting like hella roles at the time. So then he went back to just struggling again. And it was a sad story about the guy. And then he gets Karate Kid and like clearly hit the end of his career. But that was when he was younger, when he was doing Happy Days, obviously. 10 years later. Anyways, interesting dude. Legendary guy. But the new one is enjoyable. And I love Jackie Chan. We grew up with Jackie Chan. He's a legend, I feel like, to all of us. Maybe I'm wrong, but I love the dude. I think he's classic. He's great in this movie as the older role. Ralph Macchio plays a great role. The kid and the girl love interest. This is the love interest of the girl. I felt like I'd seen her before. Is she in anything that I know?
Goldbergs, if you watch that.
36 episodes, huh? No, nothing really I recognize. Huh. What I'm also interested in now is seeing what she's done. What year was she born? How old is this lady? 2001. Huh. So she's definitely not a high schooler as she's playing in the fucking movie.
Liar. She's such a liar.
How old's the young man in this movie?
Probably the same. I would think like early 20s.
Doesn't say. Just has his height. 5'5". It also doesn't say where he's from. Because I was pondering, because the movie takes place in the very beginning, Jerry. Because that's what I was trying to point out is they're doing a whole like, fucking Mr. Miyagi was Japanese and fucking Jackie Chan is Chinese, and you know that the tree symbol that was the original Karate Kid tree symbol. Do you recall that at all? Like there's two branches of the tree, and it's because Mr. Miyagi, he came to China and studied with Jackie Chan's family, and then he took the Chinese style and then the traditional Japanese style that he had learned at home and moved to America and made up his own style, karate. Right? That's what they explain in this movie, kind of, and then that's what they kind of. That was kind of because they do a little flashback to the old movie with scenes of Mr. Miyagi talking about stuff, and it's actually Pat Morito's voice, and you can see him. It's not new digital shit. It's just old footage from the original movie, but they did it very tastefully. And not like a dream sequence. They like literally just cut to it, and it was like done very well, in my opinion. And in the movie's got like the classic, this big ass dude's gonna beat up the little tiny Chinese kid who just moved to America. He's 28. This guy's 28?
28.
He's fucking 28? Wow, that's crazy, dude. So they're doing the classic storyline. We all know it. Homie comes to America. He falls in love with the chick. Then there's a big ass dude who's like, no, man, I do karate. Or I, do martial arts.
Man, I do karate.
And I'm going to date this chick. Pretty much, and like beats him up on the train because it's New York City, Jerry, and then Jackie Chan comes to America. He's like, no, you got to sign up to fight this guy on his turf. So then he's got a train.
Interesting.
And then for some reason, and I will say, Jerry, out of the blue, Jackie Chan's just like, I got to go to California and talk to an old friend or whatever, right? And then and then that's like the whole like bringing in Ralph Macchio scene. Which is just like I
just
guess
that simple.
Because in the very beginning of the movie, there's a Jackie Chan explaining his connection to Mr. Miyagi, right? Mm-hmm. So you're like, okay, they've explained once again that there's a connection between Jackie Chan and Mr. Miyagi, right? So I guess it makes sense for him to fly out to California and talk to Ralph Macchio into coming out to New York. And then Macchio comes out to New York, and then it's like the team is here kind of vibe. They even like a literal montage. And then he wins, and it's like good vibes all around. I knew what this movie was going to be the minute it started. Like once it started playing out, and it was like, oh, this is the lead kid. He's the new Karate Kid. I was pondering, were they gonna? The thing that would have thrown me off is Jaden Smith showing, or not? Is it Jaden Smith? That's his name, right? Jaden Smith showing up would have been interesting. Or other characters from the Cobra Kai universe in the credits, because I did watch. What's his name shows up in the credits, and there's a whole him drinking a beer and saying funny shit about Mr. Miyagi. We should do a pizza place. What's the bad guy from the original ones? And then he became the good guy. He's the main character.
Blonde guy.
Yeah, the blonde guy from. Yeah, I don't know his name. It doesn't matter. He's in the credits of the movie, which really, to me, Jerry, solidified the connection to the television series. Because seeing Ralph Macchio is just like, okay, well, he was the star of the Karate Kid franchise. But the other guy kind of is more of the star of the
show.
Of the TV show. So it kind of to me was like, okay, popping him up.
Johnny Lawrence.
Johnny Lawrence. Him popping up in the credits, I was like, okay, that really connects to the show. But they could have like gone way over the top with it, and I'm glad they didn't. This is the tough guy that he fights the whole movie. This is the mean hombre with a Gucci belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be tough.
So you can imagine the scenes. So some of the scenes are corny. It's definitely like, that's why I'm surprised that he told me this dude's 28. I was thinking he's a lot younger than that, and giving him the benefit of the doubt. To be honest,
way older than expected.
He could have been a better actor, but I don't know. Maybe he was hired for his karate ability, and he did all of those scenes himself. I don't know. Maybe he's the new Jackie Chan. Who knows?
I mean, that's tough,
is it worth checking out? It's on Netflix. If you like the franchise at all, it's a lot better than the Jaden Smith one. Now, I haven't rewatched that Jaden Smith one since it came out, but this one was decent. Go to the theaters? Good? No, but I didn't go to the theaters, and I knew it came out, and I was like, I'll wait for that to hit Netflix. I knew they were going to pick it up since they had the rights to the TV series. Now, I watched this, Jerry. I don't know if you remember this. I'm sure you must have seen this back in the day, or if we saw it together in theaters or what.
Yeah, I wish we saw it together.
I don't think I'd seen this movie since I saw it probably in theaters in 2009. So I decided that it was a good idea.
I've only seen it once.
Yeah, and I made the mistake of thinking it was a good idea to retouch on this movie. And I gotta say, it's the bad writing and the story plot of how they present the story of this guy, of John Dillinger. There clearly is a movie to be told about John Dillinger, and some of the cinematography in the shootout scenes that were played out in the film are badass, but they're too long. There's too many of them. And the story progressing throughout it of him, between him and the girl, is just not done properly. This is they kind of just throw you in there, and then you're just in this John Dillinger world. You know what I mean? It's weird, and Johnny Depp's just doing Johnny Depp, which is fine. And Christian Bale is trying to pull off this Southern accent, or I don't know what he's going for. It's interesting. He's trying to eat up a lot of scenes. This is that guy, one of those actors I always never remember his name, but remember his face in tons of different movies, right?
Yeah, he's like John in one of the
John Carter. Yeah,
3 or 4.
Yeah. Exactly, Jerry. Zero Dark 30, though, he was also in that, and I think I remember him from that as well. He had a small role in that. He's in the new Pet Cemetery.
I saw a post about him of like, oh, this actor I never remember keeps ruining my favorite franchises. And it showed like Terminator, Pet Cemetery,
Fantastic Four.
Planet of the Apes.
I saw
all of it. Yeah, all
in Fantastic Four, because isn't he Doctor Doom in in one of the bad Fantastic Fours? What
is
year?
Is it him?
I think he.
Isn't it like 2012 or something?
No, it was the later one. Oh, great! He's in Great Gatsby. I thought maybe. I saw I think I saw the same post though. Yeah, with like Pet Cemetery.
It was just it was kind of funny where it's like you said, it's like, oh wow, he is in a lot of stuff. I do recognize his face. I'll never remember Jason Clarke, unfortunately.
But yeah, he's in this too, and he's very he plays very his role. He's like what's his name's best friend, and his death should have been more built up, but they never really had the poor guy talk at all throughout the film. It's weird. It's like a slow movie, but without much dialogue. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's bizarre. Oh, Giovanni Ribisi's barely in it too. He has a few scenes. He's playing like the in between him and the mob dude. A lot of stuff. Also, I did not realize that Channing Tatum played Pretty Boy Floyd. That's crazy. That's crazy. Did not realize that. Also, what I wanted to look up too is Michael Mann. I know that name. Why do I know that name? What has he directed?
He did. He did
Last of
Heat.
the Mohicans.
Um,
The Insider.
I like Collateral. I thought that was like a. Oh, he produced that. Yeah, you're on producer. His production.
You know what's interesting though? Producer must come up first though, because that's like, oh, he did Ferrari. I never saw that.
Miami Vice.
Public Enemy. He hasn't done that many movies. Miami Vice.
Oh,
I don't remember that. Never saw Ali.
I don't think it was good. That was the Jamie.
Never saw Ali.
Foxx, Colin Farrell. Yeah, never saw that. I think Heat and Last Mohicans are his
Heat's
like,
a fucking
super,
classic, dude.
his super big ones.
I just
He's
watched
doing
Heat
too, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not going to be good. That's a horrible idea. LA Takedown, Thief, Policewoman. Interesting. You know what's crazy, Jared? He's one of those directors where you're like, dude, you did that masterpiece. Like, Heat's a great film, right? And then, like, the rest of his career, you're like, bro, even before and after that. Oh, Last of the Mohicans. Last of the Mohicans was also fucking huge, wasn't it? Didn't it win Oscars?
I'm pretty sure Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, it's a Daniel Day-Lewis joint. I've never seen it. Never seen it. I would watch it. Never seen it. But yeah, like you make all these crazy movies, but then like after that, at some point, like what happened? Like he starts just making like bad movies.
Whoa, Heat 2 has Leonardo DiCaprio, Christian Bale, Adam Driver, Bradley Cooper.
Oh, it's official?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, you're right. Well, it says rumored for Leo.
I see that now.
LA Takedown is also written and directed by him. Oh, from the director. Okay, that's why. But it's got a similar like imagery.
Yeah, is it just like the TV movie version of
Oh, is this made for TV?
What's it called?
Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, Jerry, you're totally right. Like the description of the movie even. And look at oh my god, bro. Is that just a young Al Pacino knockoff actor? Oh my god, Jerry, I think you're dead on, bro. Like this is just like he directed his version and then directed the made for TV version of his movie, which then he also got the writing credits for.
It's kind of cool.
It's kind of like the weirdest. Well, you can't do that now. You couldn't even do that now. You know what I mean? Like they would just.
I mean, they would just stream it.
Yeah, they would just stream it. They wouldn't fucking
pay you
that's like awesome TV. That's some 80s shit for sure. That's awesome. I can go another 10, 15 years though without watching Public Enemy. It did make me do some research about John Dillinger and just that time period when all the bank robbers and all those names, the Babyface and all those characters, they feel like Dick Tracy characters to me, and they are, you know what I mean? But like they were real, and it's all during the Great Depression and around the time of the Dust Bowl and the Great Depression, all that shit going on, and it's just such an interesting time in America where these guys are like running amok. The FBI or the CIA has just come out, and that's who what's his name is working for, the G-men, right? So and they're just being introduced to America, and they're cracking the whip on these guys. And like what's crazy to me, Jerry, is we think today is so crazy with cops and all this. Back then, they had no plans on arresting John Dillinger. Like they just like went for the kill for him. That's how the movie ends, and that's true to life. Like they just killed him on the streets of Chicago. The police, like that was just the game plan. They're like, no, we're gonna kill him. He's a public enemy. How many people do you think the Dillinger gang actually killed, Jerry?
I mean, you asking to say like 3?
10. More than yeah.
Okay.
But 10.
But yeah, not
but
like
10
a
today.
rampage.
Yeah, 10 today isn't that fucking now it was cops and some sheriffs and some. I'm sure if you do the research, it's some like maybe higher profile people or some shit. But like when you watch the movie and the way they're shooting in the movie, like shooting guns and stuff, you would think they killed 50 to 100. Like they were just mowing people down in the streets of Chicago and shit, right? And across the Midwest of America, they were just shooting up banks. But then when you actually look it up, it's not as wild as you think, you know? I just thought that was interesting. So the movie spun me into research, but is the movie good? No. The movie is a C+. It's a C plus B. And I want to give it a higher because they don't make movies like this. The sets, the outfits, the action scenes, they're badass as could be. Like all of this is so cool, and you don't really see that nowadays. They're going to use digital effects. They're not going to shoot it the way they shot this movie by any means. And that's what makes this movie really fucking cool. But it's just a sleeper, you know? Also, the chick, what's her name? She's from Mulholland or Inception?
Marion Cotillard.
She's not on the top billing? Interesting. Am I tripping?
Or there's Carey Mulligan down further, but I thought it was Marion Cotillard. Yeah.
She is the star. She's the female star of this fucking movie. Of Public Enemy. 100%. She is the female star. That is crazy how far down her name is. Yeah. Same with J. Edgar Hoover. The guy who played J. Edgar, this dude who played J. Edgar Hoover, because J. Edgar Hoover was the leader of the CIA or whatever the fuck, right? So he's like heavily involved. All these other fake names in between, I'm super surprised by because none of these people
had that important.
Interesting. Even Christian Bale's name being above Johnny Depp's. Johnny Depp's was like the lead. This whole thing is very interesting.
Toddler on a Farm is higher up.
I saw that. I saw that. It's insane, Jer. It makes no fucking sense. Odd cast listing. Now, Jer, if you haven't, I mean, if you're ever in the mood to retouch on it, you know, it is an interesting story. Like John Dillinger was an interesting guy. The other thing too, Jerry, I don't remember doing this back in the day when this movie came out, but pull up a photo. I mean, I could do it right now of what he actually looked like, and you'll be pretty mind blown.
That is not at all what Johnny Depp looks like. Very 1920s.
Also, he was 31 when he died. 31. Really? That man in that image.
Thought older.
That man in that image, I feel like looks older than me right now.
No, he looks like mid 40s, 50s, but like I don't know.
30. He died at age 31. Look at this guy. Look at the 5 o'clock shadow.
And there's
he looks like Homer fucking
like
Simpson,
mustache.
Bro.
Like scroll down just a little bit. That one with the mustache looks way older.
Died at 31. Isn't that crazy?
That's wild. I never would have guessed that. I would have thought way older.
Right? Am I tripping? Let me double check this. Yeah, 31. June 22nd, 1903. Dies 1934.
Jeez.
Crazy. And like the time period when they're running around shooting up and all that, Jer, is like a little over a year. Like all of it happened.
Huh.
Yeah. Super fast.
Yeah. And for them to be that hot and bothered by it. like you said, to like, we're not even gonna arrest him.
Like he'd
We're
done
just
jail time,
gonna
but I'm
shoot him.
saying once he's popping and shit, like super popping. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, movie not that great. If you haven't seen it, worth checking out, but don't kill yourself. All right, now let's get to the good movie here that Jerry had watched. Or I don't know if it's good, but we'll talk about it. Dive in, Jerry.
I'll start with Breaking Your Heart. It was fine. It wasn't. I thought it could have been better. Um, it's like a mix of like found footage and then like a
Mm.
normal horror movie. It's like that girl on the bed. She's like a YouTube
In the
paranormal
movie,
person in the
she's
movie.
that.
And her crew go missing, and so then it's her sister is like, oh, I've been looking for my sister for 15 years. And so the movie is somebody making a documentary with the sister about the one going missing.
Oh, so it's a
And
movie inside of
then
a movie, or it's a movie being
it's like,
made inside of a movie, I guess,
yeah.
about somebody who was making a
And so
YouTube show. It's
yes,
super
yeah, so there's
weird.
a lot of footage just being shown. And so like her sister goes on a mission 15 years later to go look for her through like the backwoods of like Alabama or something. I don't remember where they were. And like, I don't know. Again, I get it. It's like advertising, but for them like, oh, it's so scary and this and that, and from Mike Flanagan or produced by Mike Flanagan, whatever it was.
Who's Mike Flanagan?
Definitely just coulda.
Why should I know who he is?
He did like the Netflix House on or Haunting of Hill House and like Haunting of Bly Manor,
People
and
like that
he
one, the Blind Manor one,
is
huh?
what?
That Blind Manor one you mentioned, people like that one. I hear that movie get mentioned.
I liked Haunting of Hill House more. Bly Manor was whatever. I think Flanagan is doing like the Amazon Dark Tower TV show. And he did something else. He does a lot of horror. But like this, it was just okay. Like especially when it was the sister doing stuff, it was just very typical jump scares and like I don't know, the special effects were not that great.
Bro, what the
Like they
fuck? What the fuck? There's more producers on this film than there are actors.
Because yeah, again, like as we sort of both were talking, that it's like this dude did YouTube stuff, and so I'm pretty sure this was a bunch of shorts, and then Mike Flanagan saw it and was like, "Hey, I'll help you make a movie," and so I imagine it was because different people were involved in different shorts of the
I
story
was wondering
that
if he
they're
did a
all. But that is so
GoFundMe.
crazy. That is so crazy. Oh, I wonder if that's exactly what it is.
Like he did some kind of
Uh,
like fundraiser thing to get
mm-hmm,
money for the movie.
mm-hmm. 100%. That sounds
Because that
so
Jared,
much
I know what
more.
you're saying, Jared, but that's like insane amount
That's
of
wild.
yeah.
That's like twice, if not three times as
But then
many.
again, the art department
Yeah,
are
Kickstarter.
also he did a Kickstart.
He did a
Yeah,
Kickstarter.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
The art department. Look how many carpenters he hired. Like just carpenters. It's insane.
Yeah. I guess they built some of the sets.
I don't know. Maybe I don't look visual effects. Okay, well that makes sense. Stunts. Wow. All right. Well. Regardless. Okay. And then
it was one of those things.
Then he went back and remade them all. Is what you're saying, though. That's your idea, Jerry?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. He went back, remade it, and so like again, it was like fine. Definitely, you don't need to like pay for it. We rented it on Amazon. Like you don't need to go. I don't think it would have been better in the theater because, like, again, some of the special effects they were way too CGI-y, and it was just like, nah, that's not doing it for me. Um, but like, yeah, whenever it's free streaming, it's probably like, sure, check it out. But it was a thing where before they started explaining stuff, it was more intriguing. The second they started explaining what was going on, it was like, okay, this actually isn't anything new. This isn't as cool as I thought it was going to be. Um, but I will say the marketing for it made me want to see it.
Really?
Yeah, definitely could have been better. Wasn't the worst, but it just wasn't anything special. And I think there's only one scene that like the jump scare startled me a little bit. Other than that, feels very predictable. Um, so it was probably like a C. It was just average, is what I would say. Again, not like D or anything, but
Life of Chuck.
definitely not as good as I would have wanted. Are you looking at Mike Flanagan?
Yeah, I'm looking at Mike Flanagan. I Doctor Sleep. That's why. I really like Doctor Sleep. I thought that movie was fantastic.
I still haven't seen that.
Haven't
Like
watched
every
Ouija.
time I see it, I like.
Oh, you like
should put that
Hush,
on.
Jerry? The first Hush, didn't
Hush
you
was
like?
cool.
Yeah, he did the first
Hush
one.
was cool. I'm pretty sure I've seen Oculus. I think I've seen Absentia. Okay, so I've seen like 4 of his movies.
The Haunting of Hill House. Oh, that's a mini series, Jerry.
Yeah, that was the one I liked more than Bly Manor. I will say I paid less attention to Bly Manor than I did the other one, but it just wasn't as
Where's Bly
interesting
Manor?
for me.
He just produced that? He didn't direct it?
Go up.
That's it.
I guess. No, right there. The Haunting of Bly Manor. Go down.
Oh my God.
Right under Midnight Mass.
Oh, so he did one episode.
But yeah, okay, so he produced it. People say Midnight Mass. Didn't Addie say Midnight Mass was really good?
From the director. Okay, interesting. This is just another classic horror television. He's the creator of it.
It takes place in like the 80s. And like in England. So it's a lot more of a slow burn than Haunting a Hill House. This one, takes place in somewhere remote. And
so this motherfucker's just got a Netflix deal and he's running it. Netflix is like, this is our guy for making low budget horror television.
Mm-hmm.
Because just from the little images I'm seeing and the actors casted, I'm assuming these are pretty low budgety. Not like trash budget, but like look how many actors are just all right. There's some people. As I was about to say it.
To me, it seems like he's a slow burn type of horror guy. That he's like, ooh, I'm gonna make you wait 7 episodes out of 8 for it to like get crazy or whatever. I will say Haunting a Hill House starts off intense, and then the middle is definitely winds down, but then it picks back up by the end. So it's not it's not like go throughout it all.
The Midnight Club. You seen this one?
I think it doesn't have to do with like teens. I hate when teens are the main protagonists. He's doing an Exorcist movie, and Carrie.
It's interesting though. It's interesting that he did the Shining movie, which I really liked, and then it seems to me that, well, I guess he was already over at Netflix, but he's just like, because that one show really took off, Oh, okay, it was the
They
year
gave him like
before
a bigger deal.
that he's just
I saw
been
Gerald's
kind of
Game.
Gerald's Game. Well, this was
Yeah,
also
that's another
this was a
Stephen
big
King.
movie when this came out too. They were really promoting this heavily. I remember the Ouija board promotions and shit. And I didn't realize he tried, or why would I? But he directed that as well. That's interesting because this movie was big PR push and shit. You know what I mean? But this other stuff, Jerry, that you're mentioning that you
Yeah.
watched on Netflix, I'm not saying that they're bad by any means. Netflix just does a really bad promotional job. Like, unless me and you talk about some stuff that's on Netflix, I never would have heard of some shit. You know what I mean? Like, the Haunting of Hill
Mm-hmm.
House, I don't remember us even discussing. This is kind of the first time I heard about it.
Yeah.
But now I want to watch Hush more. I want to watch Hush more and the Ouija board movie Before I Wake. What's this one? He's worked with this person in multiple movies.
Yeah, he seems to work a lot with the same cast.
So he has his own little group.
Because
Interesting.
like all of the actors basically from Haunting a Hill House, he then produced House of Fall of Usher, which is like the Edgar Allan Poe short stories. He produced that. I don't think he directed it or anything, but it's literally the entire cast from Haunting of Hill House.
What was it called?
The Fall of the House of Usher, up above Midnight Club. Yeah,
I watched some of this.
that was cool. I enjoyed that. I thought that was like
I watched some
some
of this.
some episodes were better than others, but I thought
Yeah.
it was a cool like modern take on
Did
Edgar
not
Allan Poe.
realize that he was involved in this, Jerry. Or I didn't realize that he was the Dr. Sleep guy or who Mike Flanagan was.
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize he was the Doctor Sleep guy.
Dr.
That
Sleep
definitely.
Dr. Sleep to me is his strongest fucking film. No offense to I haven't seen anything else, but Dr. Sleep was like
I
a
mean,
strong follow up. Not I don't want to say strong.
I mean, it was probably good, you know, because I think that is a tough one. The Shining of adding anything to that world, and for people to, like you said, people who have seen Doctor Sleep, they're like, I enjoyed it. I think my dad even enjoyed it. My dad hates like most
Movies.
modern takes a little bit,
He's
a
from
little
he's
bit.
from
He
Salem.
has. So he's in that weird world.
Yeah. All right. So what are you giving it, Jerry? Let's get back to Shelby.
I'll say a C plus. Like again, I wasn't like complaining throughout it all. I was wondering like, why is this woman just doing a lot of the stuff she did at night. It's like, why are you going to this like abandoned prison at night? Can't you go during the day? But like again, other than that, you know, again, it was entertaining. It's definitely worth, you know, watching for free. So yeah, I'd say like C plus. Could have made some changes to make it better. Um, and the like movie within a movie within a movie type thing was like, okay, Inception. But yeah, C plus for me.
Here's his YouTube channel. So he's a big Star Wars
Okay,
nerd.
so a lot of reviews.
He's clearly a big Star Wars guy.
Go to his playlist. I just want to see if there's like shorts versus
Well,
or like skits or whatever.
what do you mean?
Like again, how Shelby Oaks was like based off of like YouTube videos he made.
Well, okay, let's
And
go.
so it's just like,
Let's
oh,
go
are
to his
the
home.
original ones?
Here's what you do, Jerry. You go to his home thing. Does he have another channel? He does, right? Okay, so does he have another channel that maybe he puts? Wow, he's got awesome people. Oh, so maybe these aren't all his channels.
What's his name? Chris Duckman.
Huh. He's one of his friends is like wow, he doesn't even like. I thought he was gonna pull in way bigger views, Jerry. But his like, I'm sure if we go to popular, he's got 4 million. Prometheus Explained. His biggest view is on Prometheus. The problem with action movies today, 10 years ago. The problem with horror movies today. Batman and Robin. Some type of review. 3 million. A movie about how he left Jehovah Witnesses to pursue filmmaking, Jerry. Not even kidding. So he made that 4 years ago, and that has 3 million views. His review of The Joker has 2.8. His review of Cats has 2.6. The Happening 2.6. I'm more like amazed by what the movies are. Rise of Skywalker 2.5.
I do wish I saw the. We don't need to go through his goddamn videos by views.
I'm just intrigued now. I'm intrigued of what people clicked on. Lion King.
I do wish I saw Cats before they like fixed it, you know, with like the buttholes and like the like characters clipping through the like tables and stuff. I really wish I saw the like bad version of it.
I haven't seen either. Well, I didn't. To be honest, Jared, I didn't know that they had fixed. That they had fixed that stuff.
Like that.
I thought the movie flopped.
It was in theaters. It did.
And I figured they were like, oh, then they're done. Like they weren't going to go back and fix it. They went back and fixed it.
They definitely went back and because again, people were complaining about the buttholes, and then again, like the feet clipping through some of the other objects or whatever. Apparently it was like mess that first week it came out. And so again, maybe in theaters, maybe they waited till like the home release or whatever. Yeah, and so I've heard about it, but I really do wish.
There's got to be a way to download the fucked up version. There's got to be.
Probably. I'm sure someone took a picture of it on their phone at minimum.
We just got to
DVD Depot.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, that's this guy. I bet you, Jerry, he does have a channel where he posts like skits and shit, but we'd have to do a lot more deep diving, and we're not going to do that tonight. So fuck him. Shelby Oaks. Jerry gave it you said C?
C+.
C+. I am adult. All right, new season of Fortnite came out. I don't know why this is showing a different image now than what it should be. That's weird. It's showing Baldur's Gate. That's hilarious that it shows you. That's this season's Umbrella. I put this in here. Oh, it's jumping to another thing now. Because it came out this weekend, I played it. Great new season. Awesome new season. They did some crazy shit, Jerry. No more battle bus. The battle bus has been broken in half. So to start off, you're on a surfboard and you launch, but you can't launch that far in. There's like a countdown. You don't know what side of the island you're going to start on. It's very interesting. I've heard though that's only going to be for the first few weeks, and then the battle bus will get fixed and things will go semi back to normal. They also removed all of the other games other than traditional Fortnite build and no build. So Blitz, all the other ones. I can't think of the other names of the other games right now, but they're all gone for the time being. But not the ones that are fan made, just the ones made by Epic, if that makes any sense. Because the battle bus is broken. So because the battle bus is broken, all of those games can't work for the time being. It's a very interesting concept. The map is themed on California. There's a Hollywood. There's a San Francisco. There's some different cool shit like that.
So it's not winter?
It is not winter yet. I'm sure winter will be when I assume that will be when the battle bus gets fixed. Where's San Francisco? San Francisco is this the fucking map? This doesn't look like the map. Yeah, I guess this is. That's the triangle thing. I don't know. San Francisco. Or this is San Francisco. That's San Francisco right there. Oh, can't. Yeah. Anyways, it's cool. I'm enjoying it. Gun-wise, the other thing they added, like there's stuff that I hear that I don't really... battle buses can move around now, which is interesting. You can drive around in battle buses and revive people in them while you're driving. You can crawl inside a battle bus and revive yourself. They also brought in self-revives. First time in Fortnite, they have self-revives now. You can buy them for gold. Gold also resets every round. There's more gold on the ground, but you can't keep it. You could drop it to your buddies now.
Mean?
Huh? Like it used to roll over.
What do you mean?
Like you collect gold and then it roll over into the next round. You start with 0 every round. Yeah. But there's abundance of it everywhere, so where it kind of makes sense, but you got to be smart about spending it. It's an interesting season. They definitely did a lot of changes, and I think that was good because it was starting to feel like the last year or so it's been feeling a little stale. So they did a lot of drastic changes. There's something to do with like jumping. You can now aim differently. I don't know. They added in fall mechanics too, like skate, which is interesting. So when you're dead, you can fall off. You could roll off of a mountaintop. It's bizarre. But then also when you hit people with a car now, if they're
fly.
Yeah, they like fly differently. It's interesting. Really good season. I don't know. Like I'll have to play it more. I don't know how much I'll play it too because there's a lot of other games coming out, especially now around Christmas. So I'll be playing. Simpsons was really.
McFly.
Yeah, I got the battle pass because and it's got the Kill Bill skins, which is pretty fucking dope. Kill Bill and Marty McFly. Who would have thought? Yeah. Now Simpsons was really fun too. It's a shame that like was short. Like I mean, not. It would have got, I don't know, because I was talking with Jake and the dudes while I was playing over the weekend, and they were like really glad Simpsons was over. They're like, yeah, we were sick of that shit. And it was such a small island. It was only 70 people, I guess. They were like really over it. So they were really looking forward to this new season. Cool. That's cool. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah. I also imagine like they didn't, like Simpson wasn't as impactful for them growing up the way it was maybe us.
I think it was also graphically though. Like when you load into the Simpsons game, it looks all cartoony. They did a graphics update on this new one, and even on my Switch too, it looks way different. Especially jumping. I'll say that they were smart too because they downgraded the graphics for the Simpsons season, and then they've upgraded them. But it didn't matter. Even if they would have went just back to normal, we would have been like, oh man, it looks so much better than it did before. But now that they've done a little bit of a bump up, you're like, oh, damn, it looks crazy good now. Does it? Not really. It's just a little bit better than it was. But because of the Simpsons season, it looks so much better now. Do I think it's enough to make like this huge rebirth to bring people back to the game? No. I don't think... I think that they're past that point. I think that they're going to always be slowly kind of losing a little bit. Personal opinion. Now, in the next 5 years, they could have a giant research, but it would have to be a whole new class of kids. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, because again, it's like as cool as like you're saying of like, oh, you can self-revive now, blah, 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 whatever. That shit I wanted like 3 years ago. Like I was complaining about that. We were, talking about that so long ago that it took them this long to finally add that it's like, F off.
Dude, to be honest though, Jared, I've had it multiple times. It doesn't even matter. Like self-revive's the stupidest fucking thing. You can't even get it off because people just finish you off.
Yeah, like the whole revive thing is like, yeah, they definitely need to update that. But again, it takes them so long to make, like you said, to make these changes that are like, hey, the gameplay is like a little different now. That it takes them so long. They just are so focused on like, oh, what skin and like collab can we do? That it's like,
I think they're more. I think they're more focused on. Well, because they can't make it. It's hard, Jared. I know what you mean, but they're in a rock and a hard place because people are already bummed off of the changes they made as of yesterday, right? They're always going to have somebody bum with them. They're damned if they do. They're damned if they don't. So I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Especially that's why I said, especially this past year, I think that even when you were playing, they were doing great little updates throughout the seasons and like Like they were more on top of it. This past couple of years, Jared, they've kind of even slowed down a little bit more because instead they were introducing these other games to play, which I personally also enjoy because I'm already in the ecosystem. I'm not going to Roblox. I'm not going to Minecraft. I don't want to enter another ecosystem, you know? I would be happy, and this is going to sound crazy, if Skate was just under the fucking Fortnite umbrella so I could rock my skins and play Skate. Because I'll be real, Skate looks just like Fortnite. I'm not going to give them money. I don't even care if it's going to the skateboard brands, as much as that sucks, because the prices are ridiculous, and I'm not even certain that when they actually update that game to the because they're in alpha right now, this isn't the official release or whatever, that it will even be available on the Xbox I own. So if I invest money now, and when the official one comes out, I might not even be able to play it. So I'm definitely not doing that. You know what I mean? And also the reason I say that I'd rather them take it, Jerry, is because with EA owning it, with Skate, for instance, I have a gut feeling that Skate's going to flop within the next couple of years, and they're just going to turn those servers off. They're going to be like, see you later, Skate. Or Fortnite, they'll just leave it on with all the other shitty games. Now, will they spend any time and any love? Like for instance, the Fortnite racing, that didn't pop off. They have spent no time on it. They clearly are like, Fortnite racing, no one cares. And rightfully so, because no one does care, right? So they're like, we're not going to spend any time on that. I don't know. It's interesting. YouTube is not receiving enough video main. Huh. Oh, that's on the vertical one. No one cares. I know what you're saying, Jared, but I do appreciate that they do some stuff because there's so many other video games that, you know, you don't get any updates. You're just stuck the way it is.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, I do also agree with you. Like, no matter what, they do something, they don't do something, half their fans are going to hate it no matter what.
No matter what. And that's with every video game. It's not just Fortnite. That's with any video game, I feel like. Any kind of big drastic change, the fans are going to be pissed. I heard World of Warcraft introduced
service,
World of Warcraft introduced housing or some shit. I don't really understand it. I don't play World of Warcraft, but I'm sure their fans are upset by those announcements. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, whenever the people think they're doing you a positive, the people are like, anything that's a change, they're going to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And like you said, Fortnite does typically just like, hey, it's in the I don't remember what that's called, but like you said, it's there as one of the game modes. Whether or not our devs are gonna spend any time on it, that's a different story, but it's there if you and your buddies want to play this niche version of the game.
Totally. I will say, Chair, that the Simpsons season I was a little juiced off that. I did play a few of those even by myself. Got a VR, a solo VR, which I hadn't done in a hot minute because I was just kind of digging it going around. This season, going back a little bit to normal, even with the changes they made, isn't enough for me, knowing Metroid's coming out, and there's a few other games I've asked for Christmas. I can already safely tell you I'm not going to be fully dived into this season at all. There's no way, because it's just gone. Like, The Simpsons seemed a little bit more attracted for me than this, because it's just so, it's new, but it's just a new old, you know what I mean? And like, I don't know. Anyways, I thought I'd put it in here. I thought it was interesting because they did do some drastic new updates.
Yeah, I saw what you put in there, and like with the whole battle bus being gone and the surfing or whatever, that was like, okay, that's, like you said, it's at least different. I was surprised to see that it was like California themed, and then it took a minute because I think the article or whatever it was just like, oh yeah, it's not winter, and it's like, oh yeah. But I do agree with you. I bet by the end of December or whatever, the battle bus will be back and it'll be dropping snow on people or some shit.
They're gonna do a winter
thing. There's no way
thing.
they're not doing. Yeah, there's no way they're not.
I don't think they're not doing
California winter. Yeah, there'll be something. There'll be the Christmas tree and the presents and all that.
Bro,
stuff
we're like
there.
one of the like two best snowboard places is fucking Tahoe. What are we talking about? Get out of here. You know, they're gonna do winter, and there's mountains and stuff. They're gonna do winter. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. If they don't, I'll be super surprised. I'll be like, whoa, they didn't. Okay, all right.
Yeah. They got to do Winterfest.
All right, we got a little bit of time. I pulled in a Thanksgiving. We didn't talk about Thanksgiving at all. Meals. What did you eat, Jerry?
We got the turkey breast and mashed potatoes from a restaurant down the street.
Turkey.
Zingerman's Roadhouse. It's like their version of Cats, basically. They have like a deli, and then this is a restaurant. We did a turkey. We got two different kinds. One was like coffee rubbed.
Okay.
Just tasted smoky. Didn't really taste coffee-ish, and then like a normal one. They were dry as fuck.
That's why I don't like
And
turkey.
then we made Karina made some green beans and some stovetop. I made Fats' daddy's stuffing. We bought a pie from the store, and then Karina made like honey glazed squash. That was hella good. I really like that.
Honey glazed squash. Not on the list.
Yeah, there was like more to it.
What kind of pie was it?
Pumpkin.
Oh, pumpkin pie.
Just
Okay.
classic pumpkin. Yeah. We talked about making like a pie, but we're like, eh. So yeah, we really only made 3 things. On the gravy we got, I don't know, we got some gravy. It was not
Gravy.
good. But we went to one of Karina's friends for a Friendsgiving the Sunday before, and the turkey that he made, Michael, dude, that was super good, super moist. That was a good one. So at least had some good turkey.
I didn't have any turkey.
And they had a sweet potato casserole, and that was like the first time having that with the marshmallows on top. It was good because it pretty much just tasted like pumpkin pie.
Dude, I'm trying to think. What else did I have? I had a salad. No, I had roasted potatoes. I had ham, roasted potatoes, roasted carrots. Oh, roasted mushroom. I had some type of mushroom dish. Not featured on this list. And then I had some type of spinach salad with like blue cheese and cranberries on it. And there was apple pie. I had some other type of pie that was brought. Rye guy, what's going on, dude? I had some other pie
or baked squash. There's baked squash. We'll just pretend it says honey. The very first one.
Oh, okay. You're right. There was some type of mushroom dish, and there was another like cake or pie or cake that I did have a piece of.
We had, and Karina made cranberry sauce. That was the other.
Was it just the two of you?
Yeah.
Wow. Look how many dishes you had. I'm only missing one dish. We did have shrimp.
Your mushrooms
cocktail, and my mom made potatoes, and we brought the shrimp cocktail, which is not featured here. Yeah, that's about it.
Grape salad.
Red Jello salad too, as well. Disgusting.
Yeah, we didn't have any rolls or cornbread.
I don't think we had any
No
rolls,
mac and
or I don't think we
cheese.
had rolls or anything. There was turkey. There was a turkey on the table. I should have sent you guys this. Maybe I did send you guys this photo.
The butter turkey?
Yeah, did I send that to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only turkey that was on the table. What does Alessia have on her plate? She has ham. Yeah, see, Alessia's got that's mushrooms. Oh, we did
Does
have
she
rolls.
like mushrooms?
We did have rolls. I don't know. I guess. Sure. She wanted cake, and was like, But it was like, you have to eat your amount of food. You can't just have cake or pie or whatever it was that her other grandma had brought. But yeah, no, it was cool. Alessi did a performance, but she never finished
Like
it. She just did
a
the
song or dance.
I don't know. She never really got to that part. She just kept getting introduced and then saying, "No, Daddy, that's not right," or whatever, and then having Ira reintroduce her, and she did that part for an hour. It felt like of just reintroducing her and having us clap for her as she came into the room. And then she kept being like, "No, the intro's not right." And then she'd go back out and have to do it again. It was adorable. But that literally, I'm not even fucking around, Jer. That was my whole time. And then it was like, "Oh, food's ready." Food. And then it was funny. Then we're like out of there shortly after that. Not exactly,
That's but pretty funny.
Pretty much the process. But yeah, no, I had ham. It was great too. Easy on my sister. She doesn't have to cook the turkey and deal with all the extra stuff with the kids running around and stuff, which I understand. And I'm not huge on turkey. So, you know. Oh, we had you know what, Jared? I'm tripping. We had stuffing too. Paige made some stuffing. It was all right. The thing about stuffing is that, like, with no gravy and no other like item like that, in my opinion, stuffing's a little dry. You know, you need the gravy or something to kind of moist it up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Gravy's a big part of it.
Yeah. I typed in Thanksgiving movies just to see what happened. That's not a thing. The Thanksgiving tier list are all based around food, which makes sense.
What's the cat one? Oh, still just food. Okay, that's
and just a very weird
why
list.
Do those?
A very
why
weird.
Is that
and there's
one
joints.
Pie have a face on it.
And there's a cat and a cup.
Oh,
and
I like that.
Carrot that looks like a foot.
A lot of repeats on that list. 2 of the same ciders, a lot of the same pies. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, there's not a lot of good tier lists to go through, you know, for this holiday. No, there's nothing else really like, what are you thankful for? Or, you know, what do you want to give things for? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Scroll back down. Oh, Death Kills. I just saw.
Yeah, Thanksgiving the movie Death Kills. I clicked on this. I also don't really...
I still haven't seen that.
I don't really remember this movie.
Or the second one. Did you see the second one?
Wait, there's Thanksgiving 2?
I thought so. Maybe I'm...
It's not by Eli Roth. It's definitely not by him, because I would have known that. There might be a second one, but I don't... Yeah.
So it says Eli Roth.
Thanksgiving
pre-production. They're making it.
Okay. I can see that, especially because there's no movie based around that day. That like, dude, it's the same thing. Like doing a stoner flick or anything around Thanksgiving would kind of be smart, or even a rom-com. I'm surprised there isn't a rom-com that is more Thanksgiving themed. You know what it is, Jared? A lot of Thanksgiving gets jammed into Christmas movies as the beginning. Right? Like, they'll start off like, oh, it's Thanksgiving. We only got a few weeks till Christmas, right? And, like, they always kind of jam it like that. But there's never, like, Thanksgiving being the main holiday in the movie. Anyways, that's that. We do need to start preparing ourselves for the DeLuise's, which are going to be coming up in the near future. So we'll talk about that at a later date. But you know what High Low has, Jerry? 'Tis the season. IMDb Christmas movies, higher or lower? I figured this is right up our alley. This is like perfect for us. Also, I fixed the vertical stream so it looks real smooth tonight. Not that anyone gives a fuck, but it does look really good. Okay. The original Snowman cartoon flick versus 12 Christmas
this
states.
is ratings?
This is ratings on IMDb. I'm going to go with the original Snowman cartoon.
I would have to think so. Yeah.
Now, a lot of these rom-com-y movies are going to have low ratings, so I'm going to point that out. Batman Returns is not a real Christmas movie, in my opinion, but that is funny. They put it on here.
It takes place during the holiday. Like, it's all during the Christmas season. I like that more, so I want to pick it, but it's like, do I think IMDb is going to give that an 8? I would want to pick it, just that's bogus.
I knew there was no way, Chair. Now, I think it could beat
Batman.
this. Yeah. By 1 point, we just lost. Oh, you know, okay, you know what movie I started watching last night, but then I fell asleep, so I didn't want to add it to the list because I'm going to have to restart it and watch it. And I'm just asking this to you because I figured this would be something that you and Karina would watch, is that new Frankenstein with Hot Frankenstein.
No, but I've seen that it's on Netflix. Jacob Elordi as Frankenstein.
I don't know. I just know that. Well, no, he's the monster. Frankenstein's played by Oscar Isaac.
Whatever. Moon Knight.
Well, Poe Dameron.
I'm gonna say Elf.
I watched the first hour, Cherry, but then I must have fell asleep. And then when I woke up, I was like, I gotta turn this off. But I will say this: it starts off immediately because it's like him retelling you the story. It's one of those.
Well, that's how the book is. So he is out looking for the monster, and he's on like a boat or something, and it's his journal. He's like recounting of like, oh, I looked for him here and here and here, and now I'm on a boat. I think I'm about to find him.
Well, it goes back
so
to
it seems
telling
like
you
it's more accurate.
It's going back and telling you about Dr. Frankenstein and why he decided to even make the monster. That's when I fell asleep. But yes, he is on a boat. He is on a boat, and you see Frankenstein. The movie literally starts off with Frankenstein running after the boat, and then being like, "We got to get away from him. He's chasing after us, or whatever."
Yeah.
It's super interesting. I was like,
"Huh." Look for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, super weird. Anyways, I'm gonna finish it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's got to be Elf.
Yeah. Wow.
Never heard of this movie.
I've seen that movie too. I've seen it.
Santa's coming into town. This is the original claymation. I love this style.
I'm gonna say that.
7-7.
Yep. Wow,
it's got to be this. I never even heard of it.
I'm gonna say Santa Claus. A Boy Called Christmas. Wow, that's 6.7, way higher than I thought.
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Nope, 5.7. Fuck!
Wow, A Boy Named Christmas. I do not like that picture of what's his face, Billy Bob.
Yeah. You know what? I've never watched Bad Santa Part 2. I just, in my mind, there's no way it can be good. It's on HBO Max right now. And I was like thinking to myself, like, I haven't even watched Bad Santa in quite a few years. It's been a while. There was a moment where I'd watch that every year. And then I kind of got burnt out on it because it's not the greatest, to be honest. It kind of, it's lost its fun to me. It was funnier before. And now that the world's all fucked up, it's like, oh, fucked up Santa. Nah, not that interesting.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I don't know. All right. I seen Terrifier blow up kids as Santa Claus. Like, this isn't anything. All right. I don't know what this Scrooge, made for TV Scrooge versus
Scrooge,
The Boy Called Christmas.
A boy wins it. Are you kidding me? Are you... What was that called? Miss Scrooge?
Miss Scrooge. Miss Scrooge just fucked us over, bro.
Dude, this isn't even accurate. Miss Scrooge has a 5.5 on IMDb.
That's still Jared that wouldn't have helped us. That would.
But I'm just saying, well, because isn't this based on IMDb?
Yeah, but last year's or something like that.
So you're saying it went down a full point in a year. So many people watched it and are like, yeah, Home Alone.
I don't even know that one. It's got to be Home Alone.
It sounded
I did watch this. This was on Disney Plus, and I watched it, and it was not that great. He's like a rich kid.
Yeah, I kind of remember you talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Edward. Edward has to be better.
7.8. Yeah. Wow, high.
I mean, that's just a good movie. El Dia de la Bestia. I'm gonna say Edward. These movies are getting higher ratings.
All I want is
Elliot Gould, David DeLuise.
There was no fucking way.
Tough one.
Like a 5.4 is pretty low, and this has Dennis Leary and Kevin Spacey. So I'm gonna assume
I feel I've heard of that. Yeah.
Okay. Never heard of this. Now I saw this. This is the Scrooge or whatever as well. Just like a retelling of.
That was like 6.7 or so. I think it's gonna be rough. Still, I don't think Family Man.
6.8. Jerry, you were fucking close, man. Now, Holiday. I've never watched. This is a mom movie in my opinion. This is what I would consider a mom movie.
Do we think it's better than Nick Cage? I don't know.
A 6.8 isn't that high. But at the same time, with where we've been tonight, it kind of feels like it is.
But it's like you said with the rom-coms. I don't know how high the rom-coms are gonna get. I don't know. What are you feeling?
I kind of feeling The Holiday.
Let's do it. Nice. Never heard of Prancer.
I'm kind of feeling The Holiday.
Let's go for it.
Only because I've never heard of Prancer at all, and if it was good, we would have heard of it. It's got to be National Lampoons.
Yeah.
7.5, which is still low, which is still fucking low. Shop around the corner. I'm going to go National Lampoons.
Jimmy Stewart. Yeah, 7.5. That's solid.
Because if this was a big James Stewart movie, we would have fucking... Oh my...
I was going to say, we hadn't heard of that other old one either. I don't know. This is now going to mess us up, and we're now going to start voting for the older ones to be better.
Fucking what's his name dancing on us?
What was that, like 9 that we got right? Something like that.
Was it?
I think so. Either 8 or 9.
Well,
Almost
7
to double digits.
7 was our high score prior. 10, Jerry.
Okay.
Tokyo Godfather, I think, is going to be the winner of this because this is like a Studio Ghibli film versus Jack Frost with fucking Batman, which I do like.
Tokyo Godfathers.
Neither have I. But I have watched 7.8, 6. You could tell this is like some Studio Ghibli shit, right? Like it's going to beat this too. Yeah. Krampus. I never saw Krampus though. Never saw Krampus. Now, Jer, do I make the mistake? This is an OG MGM movie.
Yeah. Again,
do it.
I think at this point we gotta go for the old one.
7.5. Ooh, they're fucking with us now.
Do we remember?
I
think it's gonna
don't.
push. I feel we're gonna push. I think they're both 7.5.
It was Nate.
Oh my god! Shop around the corner. Okay, is an 8 apparently. That's stupid. That's stupid.
Any movies that you're looking
Stewart.
forward to watching for Christmas?
Let's see. What's coming out?
Oh, I meant like a Christmas movie. Is there any like I'm gonna put this on this year?
I mean, we usually watch A Christmas Story. That's one of Karina's favorite.
Never seen it. I've said that on here many a times too. 'Cause whenever we talk about it, I mention that I've never seen that one. I think I might watch it this year though.
Yeah, it's like funny.
What do you think of the sequel? Because Karina's such a big fan. Like, did she like the sequel?
We did not watch the sequel.
Because it just came out a
I
couple
think
years
she was-
ago.
Yeah, I feel she was like, I don't care. I like the original one.
Well,
so maybe we'll watch the sequel.
It's another one of those ones where I kind of feel bad for that actor because I'm pretty sure that poor child actor got no roles as a actor, and then he had to come back to that as like a full grown adult. He's like, all right, let me give this a shot again. I need these residuals, you know. It's kind of funny. I don't know if that's the story or what the deal is. Wait, Eyes Wide Shut is a Christmas movie? I've never seen Eyes Wide Shut. I've seen parts of it. I've never watched the whole thing.
I think I saw it with like Cameron and his parents. I'm gonna still say
That's a really weird movie
Christmas
to go see with
Vacation.
parents, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I kind of was.
What?
Wait, they gave it to us.
Really?
They gave it to us.
All right.
Did you see that? That was an 8 versus 7.5.
Seen it. I feel everybody else really likes the Harold and Kumar Christmas one.
There was no way.
Wow.
There was no way, Jer. There was no fucking way it was going to be Harold and Kumar. I love Harold and Kumar. That's my favorite Christmas movie ever. Literally, this is my favorite Christmas movie. I watch it every year religiously. I know one other person that watches it every year, and we both talk about it every year. I love all the characters. I love it. There was no way it was going to be that National Lampoons because no one really gives a fuck about them, you know?
Yeah.
I do also watch National Lampoons every year, usually. I watch both those movies because I have the DVDs. And then I usually watch Always Sunny. I put my Christmas DVDs in with our Christmas stuff so that it gets taken out at the same time. And then I have a stack of DVDs that I watch every year. Although there's two that I usually skip.
Smart.
Which is I own Charlie Brown, but I never watch it. Oh, who would have thought that
Really?
version
I would
of
not have
Scrooge?
8.1 would not have thought that.
I own that version of Scrooge too. I own that on iTunes, the Jim Carrey one. There was some year where my mom wanted to watch Scrooge, and for some reason, I bought that on iTunes. I don't know why. I really like the one with the Xavier.
Yeah, the one from like the 90s.
Yeah.
Charles Stewart. Charles Stewart. What is his name?
Planes,
Say
Trains.
his name a few more times.
I didn't know that
I'm gonna
was.
say Trains.
I didn't know this was a Christmas
Again,
movie.
I feel it's like you said that. I feel they're just like, oh, it's winter, and
Well-
some houses have lights up.
Oh, and this one?
Trains.
Yeah.
Planes, trains. Just like in, like, yeah. Because there's some other one that we were both like, that's a Christmas movie?
Well, Harold and Kumar is way too stonery. Like, the whole movie's about Santa Claus leaving a fat joint to bring them back together again. And then they shoot Santa Claus in the head. Like, it's so fucked up and ridiculous. I love it.
Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart,
is
yeah.
his name.
his version of Scrooge, I think, is a really good movie. If you ever like, it's a more serious film, Jerry. Don't get me wrong. It's a traditional Christmas tale, but it's a really good version. Yeah. This movie, Deck the Halls, is fucking funny. This is a great Christmas movie. Danny DeVito, Matthew Broderick. This is a great one, bro. Year. Yeah, this is a great movie.
Better than 7.6?
No. They gave it a 5.1.
Jeez. These are not accurate.
All right, the original Christmas story, the original Santa Claus, Tim Allen, a classic. No, it's a fucking classic, still not though. Beating. I know, but
it's not beating.
Can we admit that it's a classic?
Yeah, I love that movie
as a youngster. Boy. Yeah, I don't think it's beating that either, though. But this is gonna win. This is the OG one.
Probably
7.7. I'm surprised this is lower. Right? Like that one I didn't even need to ask you, right? Like we were on the same page. There was no way that Last Christmas.
I called it. We started that movie and I was like, oh, I bet. It doesn't matter. No one's going to watch it.
What? Tell me.
That we watched it and I was like, oh, I bet that guy's dead. He's dead. She's talking to a ghost the whole movie.
Shut the fuck up. It's The Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
It's The Sixth Sense, but a Christmas movie?
Yes, it is Christmas Sixth Sense. Shut the fuck up,
bro.
100%.
That's funny.
It's wild. I'm gonna say Scrooged is
I didn't really like Scrooged.
I rewatched
this. This is a tie. Year. This is also 6.9.
Scrooge was like darker than I.
Yeah, it's a lot darker.
Yeah, the ref.
I just remember some of these from memorizing.
We beat a record. We're at 11.
Oh, Christmas Tree, right?
I think so. I think that's definitely higher. Oh my God, we did it again. All right, let's move. What's another Christmas one? What else is there? Should we do the Google version of this?
Yeah, let's do the Google and we'll call it a night.
Let's get in more searches.
11.
That's like the one classic movie that's not doing better. Is Oh Christmas Tree.
Stocking Stuffers.
What?
Stocking Stuffers.
Yeah.
No one's typing in fairy lights at this. Wow, more than I thought.
Yeah.
Stocking Stuffers.
I'm gonna say Wonderful Christmas Time. Oh my God.
Never listen to Jer, dude. Never. What I've learned from doing high and low is that I'm smarter than Jer.
But again, I was thinking that one is like, oh, people are gonna want to listen to that, but it's like,
but Stocking Stuffers,
Google.
People are probably just typing in Stocking Stuffer.
Exactly. They're not gonna go to Google for that song if they want to listen to it. They're gonna pop on iTunes.
Are people Alexa. Typing in "walking in the air"?
No, presents. Jerry votes presents.
Jerry got that one right.
What the hell is walking in the air?
Presents.
Mary.
Presents, but very close.
Just
very close. Very close. I think it's gonna be Mary on this one. Step into Christmas.
Again, I feel they're not gonna go to Google for the song.
How many days until Christmas? It's got to be that.
I'm gonna say how many days.
Because little kids are typing it in. Yeah.
Dude, I think that's the highest one we've seen.
Because little kids are typing it in, bro. Little kids are typing that in. It's gonna be this again.
What the hell was Last Christmas? Oh, like Last Christmas, I guess.
I'm gonna go with Last Christmas. Cause that's 4 million's high, dude.
Yeah. I'm going with you on this one. Like you said, I don't.
Yeah. Okay. That makes me feel good. All right. 4 million's high, dude. How to hang Christmas lights. That seems like that'd be high too, bro.
I feel like at least 1 million people are looking.
Oh my God.
Really?
How?
18,000.
How?
People. They're probably going to YouTube.
Yeah.
We really need to talk these out.
But still, like think about them googly. But I would still think that I might go to Google to see how to do my Christmas lights, and then it's going to shoot me.
And then just, to YouTube.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Over Christmas cake? All right, Rockefeller Christmas tree versus Prancer. That's a random reindeer. It's a random reindeer. But this is like New York exclusive. They might be looking up the movie. Fuck you.
You know, they might be looking for the movie, and then they get like the real image of the guy. Because we learned that movie's popping.
The pop movie that movie is, yeah.
I would say Rockefeller. I would still think, because people are either like looking up of like, oh, what time are they doing that? Oh my god, it's the same.
Christmas songs. It's gotta be.
Songs.
It's just so open ended.
Yeah, Christmas songs. Yeah. This is a tough one. I think
4 million's a lot.
I would want to stick with Christmas songs because we see the 4 million.
Wow. Which doesn't seem to make sense to me.
Emmanuel. I mean, Mary was popping, but do we think who's Emmanuel? Is that like the manger owner?
Yeah, I guess. Cheese board or Emmanuel? Do you think people are just in general are searching cheese board more often? Like in general, because
I would think so.
The holiday parties, Thanksgiving and shit.
Yeah, I would think in general cheese board is getting more than Emmanuel.
Okay, barely, but we got it. 12 drummers drumming. I'm going with cheese board, dude.
I'm gonna say cheese board. Yeah.
Okay, we're tied up. This is for the high score. Where is Santa right now? I feel like kids are typing that in. And I imagine there's 9,000 little children. Okay.
Yeah, there's no way people are looking up 12 drummers drumming. Over half a million.
I don't even know what this is.
Now. It's like wine with fruit and like cinnamon sticks and other spices in it. You boil it a little bit. It's like hot wine, basically.
Okay.
And so again, do we think people are going to go to Google, or are they just going to go to like YouTube to look up mulled wine? As we've talked about,
I think it's going to be where is Santa now over that, because I didn't even know what this was.
All right, let's go with Santa.
I should have said, you know what? Learning. Because I don't know what it is, that's why it is clearly going to be the winner. Not. But then again, I'm like, the kid thing in my mind is weighing heavy to where I'm like, well, kids type stuff in Google.
Yeah, exactly. We're learning.
All right, we got one in us right here. Let's break 10 right here, and then we can feel good about it. Are you going to see Avatar?
No.
Are you going to see Wicked 2?
No.
I might see Wicked 2 this week. I'm intrigued by Wicked 2.
Lexi saw it. Lexi saw it and she said it was really good.
Yeah, I mean, people thought the first one was good and I hated it. I'm
still just like weirded out with their like interviews.
Like, yeah.
I'm sure it's all PR.
No, they're super fucking creepy. She's a weirdo, period. But it's not even, that's not even why I hated it. I hated it because it just doesn't make sense to me with the original movie. I'm still like, am I the only one that's like, so the ending of this movie is, have you seen the first one?
No.
Okay, well, her sister is in a wheelchair, right? I've
seen the play.
In Wizard of Oz, Dorothy's house lands on that sister. The wheelchair sister. Am I wrong? Like, is that what this movie's leaning towards? But I guess in this one, they're going to show us Dorothy and the crew. So then I guess that they didn't land. I guess these movies are redoing everything. They're not connected to the original Wizard of Oz at all. The Wizard of Oz that I know has nothing to do with this.
No, it doesn't. It leads up to it. You don't. I don't think it's actually going to.
I think it goes past
it. Doesn't go right into it.
No, in this one I think it does, Jerry. Now I know in the musical it doesn't.
I have no idea.
But in the trailers and stuff, they're showing the characters.
I don't know because I have. Oh, and okay. Well, there we go.
Yeah, Tin Man and
no. I know why. I know why they show them. But yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen the musical.
So it's not going to go to Dorothy. I think it's like a year before Dorothy or whatever. But I do also know.
No, Dorothy's in the trailer with Toto. I know. I don't know. I don't know. They're doing different stuff. I heard. I saw something online that said that they could even be doing a trilogy, and I was like, really?
Ugh.
Yeah, I think they're dragging this shit out, and I think that also pisses me off too. I've heard the musical's really good. I personally did not like the first movie. I think that the main song, the Defying Gravity, is a great song. I think that one chick, the main chick, she's got great vocals and stuff. But like everything else, dude, and I'm gonna say this too, Jeff Goldblum is too Jeff Goldblum-y. And I'm over Jeff Goldblum being Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Him just being too over the top is like not for me, bro. And him as the wizard, just like, nah, it should have been someone different.
Mm-hmm.
Personal opinion. But I don't know. I'm just not digging that. Yeah. But I do want to see this one. I am intrigued. I think though, I will say this too. I'll end it on this. The hype's dead. Like that first one dropped. It's all you could hear about and see, and people are talking about it. I feel like the buzz on this part 2 isn't as strong.
Yeah, I definitely haven't heard as much or as many articles or whatever since it dropped.
It didn't bang people over the head like the first one did.
But I do wonder if like people are waiting for Christmas to go see it, or if it'll even. Do you think it'll still be in theaters by Christmas time?
I don't know, because Avatar's gonna take up a lot of them screens, dude. Dude, I went to look for it to see if it was playing in IMAX in the daytime IMAX, so I could pay less, and it was already knocked out by fucking Kill Bill. Kill Bill is in IMAX,
really, in
the daytime. They're doing a 12 o'clock Kill Bill, and because Kill Bill's 4 hours long, it takes up the whole day. Which might be also why they're doing the Kill Bill. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know either the song or Krampus. What are you going with, Jerry?
But is that Damon Albarn?
It looks like, or maybe.
I'm gonna say Krampus. I don't.
Wow, by a ton.
Yeah, that's.
Krampus. It's got to be
Christmas
it's,
wallpaper.
Nah, it's Krampus. It's Krampus because Krampus like that's 7 million's too high. 7 million's the most we've seen.
Yeah.
Now Christmas wallpaper I might go with. Yeah. Who is Santa Claus?
I feel that's got to be more than 60.
How to decorate a Christmas tree? That's got to be it.
I could see the Christmas tree being more.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, one more and we're done. This is it. We're gonna break 10 right here. Jesus. Oh, Phantom of the Opera. Me and Stu saw that on Broadway.
Nice.
And now it's coming to the Orpheum Theater in San Francisco. That's awesome. Turkey alternative. Christmas decorations. It's got to be Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
Wow, only 140 people?
I think that's the lowest we've ever
seen. This has got to be like the state of California searching, right? Like, what are we talking about? Only 140 people searched that? I don't believe that. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. And
No,
what?
that's
Okay,
wild.
it's got to be Christmas decorations. If we lose to Joseph right here, I'm powering it out immediately. Also, the weird okay.
I mean, people could be looking up like what exactly is frankincense. I don't know, man.
I don't even know what frankincense is. I thought
Neither do I. It looks like a rock.
I thought this was hard candy.
Yeah, it looks like hard candy.
Okay. I knew this one this time. Hot wine.
Hot wine.
Hot wine or Frank Sinatra?
I would say Sinatra. I think like that has to at least be $1 million. Okay.
Blue Christmas. I love that song. It's gotta be Frank.
I would still, yeah. Again, I don't think. Yeah. I think the song
I think
specifically.
people
never...
people connect Frank to Christmas heavily. It's almost like
That's
Mariah.
fair.
If Mariah Carey came up too, I'd be like, yeah, Mariah Carey, Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, although Blue Christmas, but like I don't think we connect. Unfortunately for Elvis, we connect him to being fat and dying in a Vegas. Isn't that where all of our minds go? Is him fat and dying in Vegas? No one thinks about him being good looking and playing Christmas songs or doing anything cool. Your mind immediately goes to
jumpsuit.
That's fat and dead. That's Vegas. You know what I mean? Like I'm just pointing
Vegas,
at like
baby.
I agree with you, Jared. I think the jumpsuits too. Like that's in the funny what are these called? Mutton chops, sideburns, mutton chops. You know, and like looking all out of weight and or whatever. Anyways, do we think it's more than Prancer? I don't remember what was Prancer at.
I remember Prancer was higher. Yeah, I would say Blue Christmas. I don't think.
And I clicked on Prancer like an idiot. And I knew I meant to click. That's a mulligan. We're getting a mulligan. That was fucking... I clicked on the wrong thing. I was agreeing with Jared. Jared said Blue Christmas. I meant to click Blue Christmas. It doesn't matter. I made the mistake. Die Hard versus Christmas movies. It's got to be Christmas movies.
Yeah, that's more general.
I did... wow. I watched Live Free, Die Hard the other day. That's the one with his daughter and Justin Long. That one's actually pretty fucking good. Not at all on Christmas. Christmas movies.
Yeah.
It's got to be more than Dasher.
Yeah.
The stupid reindeers. Christmas Countdown.
Christmas Countdown. Christmas Countdown. People are just typing in the leftovers. Christmas Tree Shop.
All right.
That's wild.
All right, guys. That's the end of the stream. We're going to call it right there. We'll be back next week with something interesting and more shows to talk about.